Y'all thought I was just gonna leave like that? I mean, I'm back. I'm back. Don't forget to subscribe and continue liking this video and make sure to share while you're at it. But continue on. Yeah, so when I was in the hospital, you guys wanted to know if I, like, how that experience was. Like, all I was plugged. Literally, when I was in the ambulance, I was plugged. I did not know what was going on. I was just like bizarre, and then I was discharged in the morning. Actually, I was discharged in the morning. I didn't stay for the whole day. I took some days off from school just because, just trying to recover and doing a lot. They checked out my heart, so I went to some specialists, two specialists actually. One just to see, one referred me to like do a test run on my brain and just my ears. I think my ears a little bit. And then there was one for my ears. There was one for my heart, just to see if my heart was okay. They tried to ask me if I was, if I ever go in that incident again, just make sure that, like cross my legs if I need to. And then if I'm ever standing or whatever the situation is, as long as I cross my legs. And then another thing too that was also informed of me that I just should keep in mind was, even in the mix of January and trying to recover, like I said, like remember how I kind of took a pause moment in the last video where I was kind of emotional. I kind of just made sure to kind of keep it on the low, but also at the same time, there was like not many people knew that I was going through this. Not many people knew, and now this is my time to share. But just based on that, those events in the Soul movie as well, because I remember like in Soul, there was a lot of back and forth. The back and forth consisted of me trying to get answers to my parents and how they found out and how they were contacted, along with being there in the hospital bed trying to grasp my mind and see how what their reaction was and see how like what affected them and what was going through their minds as well. Able to be with so many supportive people. There was so many supportive people, but just back to where I had left off, like people, there were so many people that were praying for me, seeing how I am. There were moments where it just felt so surreal. Like the recovery process, when I tell you, consisted of me, of course, reading my Bible and trying to get closer to God. And I think God was trying to tell me something, but it was really hard for me to see that, as long, and including back to even that scene where when the soul, not like Joe Gardner, but the soul, like the little soul, when she was trying to realize, like, oh, this is what food tastes like, this is what life is supposed to be, when the leaf almost touched Joe Gardner, which technically was the soul. Remember when they had switched bodies? When I want to touch base on that, but back to what I was saying, like, even when that leaf touched the hand, it was like, oh wow, this is what life is supposed to be. Like, it's a full circle, and just trying to understand where you are meant to be and how to fit in and going through different stages of life, but at the same time, you want to be at peace.